The Nokia N92 is hitting in these days the market around the world. We are testing the Italian version, of course, as we are on CellulareMagazine.it. I'm Emilio Vignapiano, and let's see the last candy bar from the Finnish producer. Let's see first what we have in the box. It's a traditional, big and serious. As you see, comes with card-sized lenses, Wi-Fi, and Amazon set it for the shop. Let's open the box. Here was stored the phone. Under we have the micro SD with the adapter. Inside there is a 2 GB memory. Stereo headphone with a 3.5mm jack, so you can use also your traditional one if you prefer. CD, instruction manual, papers, blah blah blah. Cable for synchronization. The adapter for the TV. And then there was also the charger that is connected to the lamp. Let's see the phone. As you see, it's a candy bar. It's made all of plastic, so it's not so heavy. Let's see directly now what we have. (116 grams). This is a quadriband with UMTS HSDPA connection. In fact, you have the front camera just up the screen, nearby the light sensor. The phone, we already saw it in the face-to-face with the Samsung E550 on our channel on YouTube, on our website. On board we have of this phone Symbian 9.2 with S60 3rd edition Feature Pack 1 platform. Inside we have two new things. The Nokia Music Store that is not already launched in Italy, will be launched in January, February probably, and the Engage Store. The Engage Store will also come with the next year. On board there are two applications. You have FIFA 07 and Asphalt Street to test it. Let's get back. Let's see how much memory we have. We start Handy Taskman to see it. As you see, you have 120 megabytes of RAM. Almost it's free at the starting. It's free more than 90 megabytes. The phone has 132 megabytes, and as we already said, the memory card is 2 gigabytes. In this version, there is also on-demand page software, so it's very fast to turn on, and it's very fast also in the menus and applications. The front is dedicated to soft keys on the top, turn on, turn off phone calls, Nokia menu, the classical logo, the C to cancel, and then you have the new tab menus for the media. Unfortunately, it's not active, the joypad, so it's not as in N91, but it's pretty useful also in this way. The keys are not so good as you can imagine, because they are little and they are very close one to the other, so you have to get used to the dimension of them. On the right side of the phone we found the two speakers for stereo sound, balance for the volume, media key, and camera button. The camera, the main one, it's on the back as you see. Tessar card size lenses. You have also a xenon flash with autofocus. Here you can protect your 5 megapixel cam. It's almost the same quality that you have on Nokia N95, 8 GB of the same version, but the arrival of the normal flash has helped a lot during the darkness or inside to have really good photos. On the top we have the turn on, turn off button, the jack 3.5mm we saw before. Here you can hang the phone, micro USB to connect and synchronize, not to recharge, expansion slot, micro SD as we told before, 2 times, the third one. Then you have the classical Nokia charger. On this phone you have also Bluetooth with stereo wireless quality sound, so you can simply listen to your MP3. The resolution of the screen is the classical 240 by 320 with a 24-bit of lights, and it's very bright, it's very nice. It's a bit smaller than the N95, but 2 different phones cannot be put one in front of the other. In our test, we have tested now for more than 2 weeks. The phone is really fast, and there are some cool things like the sensor function. In fact, you can have the moving ball, or the Dr. Yuka inclinometer. For now it's just few applications that can show how the phone can do, but nothing really has already happened with this function. Probably the gaming will be helped by moving the phone, or the web browsing, or whatever the developer will find to do it. This phone will arrive in these days in Italy with a price of €599, not cheap of course, and also it looks like very fragile, in particular in the front plastic. We have put it in normal condition with keys or little coins, and no huge scratch has happened. The dimension of this phone are 112 per 50.2 per 70.3 millimeter, so it's not so small, but the dimensions are made by the camera, the huge battery, and of course all the function like the GPS inside. The GPS it's in a RGPS version, so it's very faster than the N95 first version, and helps a lot. We also installed Flash 3 Developer Edition, and we have tried to play YouTube. If you put directly your link, you can play. Instead, you cannot play because it's not integrated in browser. It will be integrated in browser next year, probably not in January, in February, March, in the phone shipped in that way, that period. That's all for CellulareMagazine.it. Emilio Vignapiano with the Nokia N82.